Once again, we're here at Exodus Institute. It's a beautiful day in Chicago. It may be cold, but it's a still beautiful day. This is King's birthday, and we're January 15th, not the day that the government is celebrating on the 20th, but this is his actual birthday. I'm Ed James, and I happen to be here hosting this show over here with Global City Unity and Exodus T.R.I.P.S. And it's so great to have you out here. You come out here and you bought us some things over here. I had to kind of calm some of the brothers down because they was talking about banging them off the wall and getting a rug and all kind of stuff. Don't slide nothing here or there. But you got something that you want to do kind of big time, and not just here in Chicago. You want to kind of take this over. Go on and introduce yourself, and you describe what you happen to have here.
Well, okay, first I'm gonna start with my name. I'm Jamarcus Wright. I grew up and I've raised in the Austin community. I've been in trouble in the Austin community. I've worked for our older woman, Emma Mitz. I did time. I came home and I went to Emma Mitz and I told her that I wanted to make a change in my community, and she gave me a job. And this was in 2006.
Okay.
And I've been working in my community since then. Yeah, she had gave me a job and I have been working, and that's just been my focus. When I went inside, I realized that our community was missing a lot of pieces, and the pieces was strong men to help to see the vision, and for the younger children to see people doing something and want to do what they're doing.
I saw you last year, and I was so proud of what you were doing for the youth in the community, because you were feeding the youth coming from school. You were giving them meals to eat. And I think you also happened to have clothes and different things for them. And you just carried on so many things for the youth in our neighborhood and community. And I have to take my hat off to you for that, man. And that's...
You guys, Brother Ed, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna thank you, but all glory go to God.
Oh, okay.
Because I represent Stone Temple Church.
Okay.
I work for the temple, and I learned so much being with them. They taught me so much, Pastor Roshana and the Bishop Fitzpatrick. I mean, they taught me so much. So I've been on a mission since I've been in sync with what God wanted me to do, because I was first living for what I wanted to do. And once I got with these people that I'm really like-minded with, and I never knew, because I never knew to be around these kind of people, you know what I'm saying? Because they was doing the things that I wanted to do. Like I said, 2006, I came home and I went to my older lady and asked her and told her I needed the help in my community. And then I just still got lost, because it's still, you know, when
the needs in the community.
You know what I mean? So when you there, it's like you can be blinded sometimes of stuff that's even going on right around you, because you right in it. So when I was able to get taken out of it, I was just able to look in and see more of the things that we were needed in the community. And with Stone Temple, they helped me, and I was able to push things in our community, because they're in Lundale. So they was doing so many good things for their community. And I'm like, I'm working for you guys in the Lundale. I'm like, I need to get to the Austin where I'm from. I see kids all the time that need help, you know what I mean? And they started giving me stuff, and we got property, and we just started giving it to the kids after school, and God blessed us. And like I said, I met you, and I was just so, man, you blew my mind back when I met you, because I never even met, if I would have met a brother like you. See, coming up in the streets in Chicago, you have to be around brothers who you can see doing something, and you can aspire to do it, because if you don't see somebody doing it, you don't know to do it. If you don't know to show love, you don't know to give love.
That's right.
So that's our thing.
Yeah.
And I know that. So it's not nothing that I'm just starting to feel, because when I went inside the jail, I immediately started a program called Crime Awareness. It's on record.
Okay.
So I wanted to change immediately. So it's not nothing that I'm faking about. So if you do the history with it, it's just like, you know, if you walk like a duck and then quack like a duck, it's a duck.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing the duck walk.
Well, you got something here that you're not just doing right here in the Austin area.
I'm not.
You're not just doing it right here in the city of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You want to take this nationwide, this program of yours. Now, like I said, like that dice thing,
The Dice League.
the dice league. Now, you want to build a big tournament. Like, explain how this vision came to you.
Okay. Well, it definitely came from God because, like I said, there's no money involved. Uh, the dice, the shooting dice. Well, playing dice. Me and my pastor say we're going to change the term from shooting dice to playing dice because that's a part of the stigma too. Shoot dice. Don't nobody want to go around shooting and all that. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you
we're
gotta
going to
change
change
that
that. We
shooting.
changing it all over because it's actually a fun game. And what we doing is we just having tournaments, and it's not trying to do it, we're doing it. We've been doing it for like the last 7 months with my church. So, and we're having tournaments, the best 2 out of 3. We're building a dice shooting team in Chicago. We're taking this tournament all around Chicago. If you go online, you can log on YouTube, The Dice League, Facebook, The Dice League. We got tournaments going on already. We have interviews. We have podcasts going on already. So we're picking the best dice shooters out of Chicago, and we're building a Chicago dice shooting team. And then we're going to Atlanta. Right now, we're in the process of going to Atlanta, doing the exact same thing, having competitions, just like we having. When you go online, you'll see we having competitions, and we picking the best dice shooters out of Atlanta. And once we get the Atlanta dice team and the Chicago dice team, we're gonna have them play immediately. So we'll start screaming it. And
Well, what about Memphis?
oh, we'll go ahead. We're going, yes, sir. We're going to Tennessee, of course. With New York, we're going to Tennessee. We're gonna be all around. We're gonna be working, building the dice teams and making it's a league.
So, how is it funded?
Well, right now it's basically through my church, you know, through Stone Temple, and we're looking for funding, we're looking for help, but we're not complaining about nothing at all because it's just a work in progress.
Could other churches get involved
Yeah.
and help carry this further? What are the ages of the?
I mean, it's really it's like my pastor said, Pastor Rashona. She said, it's no shouldn't be an age limit because if you think about when you playing Monopoly and you playing other games, it's dice. It's not like you do learn math on dice. You do learn how to add. So it's not like you're not teaching, you're not learning things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not an age limit. It's just good, clean fun. If you go online, we went to a church event. And not even our church event. And we had a tournament, man, with everybody, man. They had so much fun. It's filmed and they had so much great fun.
So is it almost like bingo or something?
It's okay, this is how we do it. But anyone who got a smartphone, go online and look at it. And this is how we do it. We'll get everyone who want to play, right? Just say we get 16 players that want to play. We'll put the names in the hat. And we'll pick the 16 players out and match them 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 8. That's 8 teams. Okay. That's 8 matches. So we'll have the 8 matches played, the best 2 out of 3. So whoever wins in that match, they advance to the next round. Whoever wins in those matches, they advance to the next round. It's just like March Madness.
So what do they get? A trophy or?
Oh yeah, well we've been flooding them with apparel. See, because we definitely sell our apparel. We definitely flood them with apparel, and then the church we have so many prizes to give away. We give away so much stuff when they had a tournament. So yeah, it's just and it's good, clean fun.
I got a question from the audience.
Oh, I wanted to know, you're not prejudiced against women?
No, not at all. That's what I say. If you go online and look, this sisters playing, this men playing. It's older sisters, it's older men. It's no age limit in it. You know what I mean?
So yeah, now she might be back in the day. She used to have loaded dice.
Well, so just hey, no loaded dice, no loaded dice. Yeah, but it's good, clean fun, you know, brother. Like this sister, man. Sisters have so much fun. Like I said, we have had so many events already, and we have laughing and we smiling. Oh, you done 7'd out and this and that. And some people never played dice in their life, and we get to teach them.
What days are this? Or is it on a Friday or?
Oh well,
Saturday?
no. What it is it's not a specific day right now. What we're doing is we're finding right now. We're in the process of finding the best dice shooters in Chicago. So the events has to be planned. Like if you like that fella who just left out, or
Yeah.
you guys here, you want to plan an event. You can call, get in touch with me or the church, and you plan an event. That's how we go out to do events. We just, someone get in contact with us and say, hey, we having a party, a family party, and we want the Dice League to come.
So you would, like if it was on a Friday, you would have a fish fry or something going on?
Of course.
Fish dinners or something?
I mean, if that was the case, but you want entertainment. So the Dice League to come and we'll be entertainment. And if you look online, if people look online, they'll see that's all it was. People come in and they register for the Dice League before they even get in the party. Dice League standing at the door for everyone that come in and they taking the name. You want to play Dice League? Oh yeah. So they get signed up coming in. So they get sit down and having their fun. And then when it's time for the Dice League, they announce, okay, we're getting ready for the Dice League. Everybody come to the front, or everybody listen for your name or your number, and they'll call their number and they'll come up. If you go online, you'll see they'll come up and that'll be they match, and everybody gonna come around them while they having a match and they shooting, and it's the winner.
So it almost looked like this big time stuff that they be having going on in Vegas and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
They have the $1 million tournaments. Is that?
Yes, sir. I'm praying, big brother. I'm praying, big brother, that's where we can get it, because like I said, we don't have the money on the ground. We don't have no money involved, but people will invest with it because it's a bigger picture to it. You know what I mean?
You know, this would help with some of the unity in the community.
Wow.
Some of the brotherhood and sisterhood.
Wow.
Bringing us together up under certain things. You may not have had that vision. That's just something that I saw, because I'm sitting back looking at a fish fry, right, Joy? We're gonna do, maybe we might do a little fish fry here to sit back here and have you all come in and do a little thing. We'll set up the tables and have it where we can eat before that or whatever the case may be. But it'll be like unity in the community. It'll be something to bring us together.
Yes, sir.
Something that we could do with love and peace and harmony.
Yes, sir.
You know, and we may have bean pies.
Man, I'm all for it, brother. I mean, this is my community. I'm from the Austin community.
So?
You know, like I said, our older lady is still in my midst.
Oh, you see her picture.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
there,
So you mean this is where I grew up at. You know what I mean, brother? So whatever plans that you have to do in our community, I'm with it. You know what I mean? And before we close anything out, I got some questions I want to ask you.
Sure.
Because I need to have this for the documentary. Okay. And have you ever shot dice?
Back in the day, we had the porch at Crane. We called it the dropout porch, because we kind of dropped out and go over there and shoot dice.
Yes, sir. No, me too, because I shoot dice still. That's why I started the Dice League. But I just want to ask you a couple questions, because, you know, in our community.
I was living in the projects, man. We was poor.
Me too.
And that was the way. That was the way for us to get some money. You
Yes,
know?
sir.
And not like that brother that sat back and told how he would shoot dice and he wasn't good, but he said he carried a pistol, and he said he was pulling the pistol out, and the pistol was so long, the barrel of it was so long, he couldn't even get it all the way out.
And he said, "Hey man, put that thing."
They
back
said,
in
"Here,
there,
just take the money."
Just take the money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, big brother.
And so we come up at the same time, and back then it was a different time. There was a little respect with dice and different things. We would sit back and it was fun. We would enjoy it, you know, but we did.
Who taught you? Who taught you how to shoot dice? Can you remember how you learned?
Me and my friends. Me and my friends started. We just started shooting, and then we got a little money to get in the game and everything. And sometimes they wouldn't want to fade you because you get so hot on them dice.
And you remember, and I see you looking in your mind. You
know,
back there. You back there, big brother. You back. I see.
Don't have me. I ain't gonna call no names because one of them is gone, but the other one might be a preacher or something. So I don't want to jump on that right now.
Yes, sir.
But it was the three of us, and we used to sit back and we would. Matter of fact, we would call the Weasel Gang.
Okay, yes, sir.
And, you know, it's about 9 or 10 of us, but it was the main three that stuck together.
Yes, sir.
And we started shooting the dice and brought the rest in, and then we would go and they had these other big tournaments and little games. We didn't play in them big tournaments with them big shots, man, with them big boys. We wasn't,
But you'll
we
go
wasn't
watch
like
it.
that. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
You go watch a game.
Yes, sir.
You know, cause it was something to do. You know,
So you
see
said it's something to do.
Them heavy boys.
Yes, sir.
That sit back and.
Yes, sir.
Them boys was kind of rough back then.
Yes, sir.
But when they shot dice, you sit back and you just watch.
You just watch them. What you saying that I wanted to say this. So you telling me a dice game is something that you can have nothing invested in, and
Right.
you can sit and watch it
Right.
without nothing invested. You can watch it for an hour and sit there and just watch them shoot dice.
That's right.
And burn the hour.
It was almost like watching somebody at the pool room.
So it's something to do, sir. My brother, so it's something to do, my brother.
Yeah.
So it's something to kill time.
Right.
Just like social media.
And
just
that's
like
why I said this would be nice for us to get together, have a little something, do the fish fry, have we could just after we eat. We
Oh,
could
for
do the
sure. That's
tournament,
for sure.
You know,
I
and
got a
people
point. I
could
got a
come and
point.
get
I got
the
a point
fish.
that I was getting to with that I was making that point.
Okay.
So when me saying that it's just something that we'll watch without having nothing invested, imagine when we start screaming it live every Friday, the matches.
Mm-hmm.
People watch dice games.
And then
with
they'll
no-
come out and eat that
it's-
fish. I can sell my fish dinner.
Oh yeah, we ain't worried about making it. God gonna worry about the money, big bro. We ain't gonna worry about no
Well,
money. They gonna get us right.
It's actually a fundraiser for
He
the
gonna
drummer.
get us.
It's actually a fundraiser
the drummer.
No, not that drummer. For the children, the drum and bugle corps that we happen to have here.
Oh well, we definitely gotta get the fundraiser up and going, brother. So I'm
Yeah.
with you. Whatever you need to do with the fundraiser.
And some of the youth might want to
So
participate.
so this fish fry, you own a fish fry. So what day is this?
Well, if we did it, it would probably be on Friday.
Okay.
You know, when I was raised up, that was
We're not just doing a fish fry because it's a fish fry. We're fishing for souls. We're fishing for men.
That's
So they can be involved.
Oh, okay.
and women. Don't-
A soul has no gender.
Well, we need to feed.
We might have some of them too.
Kids, so we
But this is very good, man. So
Thank you,
how
brother.
can you get one of these shirts, man? Or
Oh well, you can. Well, we sell them at Stone Temple, but I have shirts with me now that I do sell that we have in the trunk.
at your place over here on
on
Fulton?
Fulton, yes, sir. So yeah, you can definitely. But right now, I got another place because we shoot a documentary. I wanted to get a few questions from you for the documentary because
Okay.
we're doing a documentary
Sure.
for a big network.
Whatever it is.
Network, yeah. So
Yeah.
we just gonna keep that like that. And so give me a crazy story you got about Dice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because this for the documentary. So this part I need to ask
Other
you
than the wildest one I could see was the brother had on a shark skin suit with some Stutson's sidewinder shoe. Oh man.
What's Stutson's?
Stutson's sidewinder shoes, man. Back in the '60s.
Okay, big bro.
And we all wore Stutsons and sidewinders, or either biscuit toed Stacy Adams with the
Okay.
white threads. Well, this brother had the sidewinder Stutsons on, had on a shark skin suit, silk and wool clean as he want to be, hat cocked to the side, sharp as he want to be, hand. Had his diamonds and everything on, and I wasn't in that class back then. I was back watching. And the brother would sit back, and every time the brother bent over in that coat would come up his back,
Yeah.
the boy didn't have no seam in the back of his pants. And he had, and I guess he didn't want to wear no drawers, and you can see his raw ass.
Shooting the dice.
That's about the wildest one that I got, man.
Yeah, well,
But he was clean.
he was
He
clean.
he's just a little raw, too raw.
Well, I'm happy that you're.
So glad
be
that
here,
you
man.
came, because I had told George you were coming, And like I said, man, I'm proud of you
Thank
because
you, big brother.
you reached out to the brotherhood. And in the brotherhood, you presented this, and they're going to support. We're all going to be here on the 20th at 12 o'clock at Exodus 816 North Laramie. We're going to be doing the King celebration because that's the day that the government allowed for the celebration. They do those holidays on the Monday. But this is King's birthday
Yes.
today, and we're still doing things for the neighborhood and the community.
Yes, sir.
We've had a wonderful day and a wonderful
Yes, we
time,
have.
and you brought us some great information, and I hope to be able to go with you, especially when you go to Memphis.
Yes, sir.
I like to go down there because they got that pyramid down there and different things.
I would love for you to come, big brother.
Hey, listen, I don't want to see nobody with their pants split or nothing like that, you know. But we want to make sure that we support you on this effort. We're going to help get it started over here at Exodus. We're going to do some things because we need to do some fundraisers for ourselves and for the building. And so
Let's do it.
whatever we could do and however we can network,
Let's
we're
do
going to
it.
make it work. You might even be able to go out there on his father's birthday, help him celebrate in that parade.
You know? Yes, sir.
That's April
Peace Parade.
April the 15th.
Yes, sir.
And we can go ahead on it. As long as we network and keep things going, you know, it's going to be great. I think this is wonderful what you got and what you're doing. And I'm glad to see that you came home with something that you wanted to share. And I appreciate what you said. If you had met me, well,
Yes,
you've
sir.
met me.
Thank you, brother.
And so we're going to do this thing.
Let's do it.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless.
Amen.